like, turkey hunting is like a lot to me. It means a lot to everybody that hunts. It means a lot to them too. That time, it meant a lot to me. And I'm never going to forget that time. We just had the best date ever.
Ready? Get the red circle on his head. Get from behind the eagle. Right there. Okay. Kill it. Yeah. Thank you, Boone. What did we just do, buddy? Turkey hunting has become a fundamental part of who I am. 20 years ago, I shot my first one, and ever since then, it's something that I look forward to. Literally something, it's just part of my DNA. It's part of what makes me who I am. 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago, I found out that I was having my first kid. And even before I knew it was a boy, I can't lie, one of the first things that came into my mind was getting to take my kid turkey hunting for the first time.
It's been here, and we're near a bunch of cows, and we saw a turkey right there in our field, right next to our blind. And I want to kill that turkey in 2 more sleeps. So wish me luck.
All right. I don't think I've ever scouted for a turkey hunt so much in my whole life for myself. I want Boone to kill a turkey so bad I can't stand it. Been working on being still, being quiet. We've done a whole lot of squirrel hunting, which in my opinion, that's the best introduction to hunting for kids. You know, you get them out, if you spook one, it's not a big deal. You learn how to be quiet, you learn how to sneak. So we've been through a lot of that, and it's all really been prepped for what we're getting ready to do this weekend. Right now, Boone's heard me talk enough about turkey hunting. He knows more about it than most 6-year-olds, but he still doesn't know the feeling, you know. He is a patient little booger though for a 6-year-old. He's as patient as any 6-year-old that I've ever seen. But I don't want to test that and push it too hard. It's just a lot going through my mind. I'm going to quit rambling. Let's go see if we can find us a longbeard for Boone to shoot directly in the face. What do you say? Well, that didn't take long. Straight right out in the middle of that field. He's probably 125 yards from the blind. It's a good sign, folks. Good sign. I'll see where they go up tonight. We'll be after him in the morning. Stay tuned. What'd you just do? Well, going into the opening weekend of youth season here in Kentucky, I had 2 turkeys pinned. They were there all week, and they didn't show up. We were there the majority of both days of youth season, chasing these turkeys, and it didn't work out. and there was a whole week gap in between that youth season and regular season. And I asked him, I'm like, if you want to go again, I'll take you opening day, opening weekend while you're out of school. So he wanted to. So going into opening weekend, we had an encounter with a bird. Came into about 75 yards and some dogs came and busted up the flock of turkeys. We chased one right here at my house. The first turkey I've heard gobble here since I've lived here. We had him at 65 yards, wouldn't come in, and then, you know, my wife actually saw that turkey get shot by another turkey hunter off our back porch the next day. So Monday rolls around, Monday night, and I have my buddy Jordan Lee coming in Tuesday afternoon. I was going to go scout for him and try to find a couple birds. Boone had school Tuesday morning, and he caught wind that I was going turkey hunting without him, and he wasn't very happy with me. He broke down and he cried because he wanted to go turkey hunting with me that next morning. So, as any turkey hunter would do who had a kid sitting there crying, wanting to go turkey hunting with him the next day, I obviously pulled him out of school and we went turkey hunting. Now, the farm we were going to this morning, special to say the least. It's where I killed my first turkey. There are a lot of firsts and a lot of history on this farm. My grandpa hunted turkeys on this farm back before we had turkeys. There's a point up there called Gobbler's Knob where he used to go listen for them when he was a kid and try to kill them. He never got to kill one, but he did get to see my first one. He got to see a turkey come out of there. So to take Boone back up there, we're going to give it, this is our 6th day of turkey hunting. So initially we go sit in a spot where I have seen several turkeys die. It's a historical good spot to sit. It's in the middle of the farm. If you have decoys out, the turkeys can see them from multiple locations. So where they were gobbling was a long way off. But I had a feeling they would ultimately end up where we were. And lo and behold, we're sitting there at about 8:15, the sun comes up and starts hitting the field and a turkey starts gobbling back on another little point, and he gobbles about 6 times. So my impatience got the best of me and we started chasing after this turkey that had started gobbling. And we make it about 400 yards away from where we were set up. And the 2 turkeys that had gobbled that morning gobbled 100 yards from where we were just set up. I was sick.
That turkey's gobbling up here. He's gobbling. This turkey just gobbled right there, but that's right where we just came from. But they're coming out. Come on, let's go set up. Let's go set up. Just go over there and set up, okay? Get that tree. Leave that there. I'll bring it over.
And I'm looking around, trying to think about what we can do, and looked over and I'm like, well, I have called turkeys from there to here before, and we're going to try to do it again. Put the decoys out. The decoys are at 8 steps. They're close. And I know this is going to be difficult because there's going to be nothing between us and these turkeys if they decide to come in but air. We start calling at these turkeys. I had Boone around me, so Sean Riley was using his box call, and every time he would hit that, those turkeys would hammer. They'd gobble. And from that point, they never stopped coming toward us. So I'm talking to Boone, I'm telling him they're coming. I don't think he quite believed me at the time because we had been in these situations several times over the past 6 days where I told him they could be coming, get ready, be still.
his head.
Okay. Do what I'm doing because I'm just about to shoot.
Come on. You got it.
Yes.
Kill it.
Okay.
Put the red circle on his head, okay?
Okay, but you're holding on to it very tight.
A red circle on his head.
Okay.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Just wait. They're lined up. Just wait.
Don't want to hear the one higher line.
The one in the front.
Yes, okay.
Hold on.
Don't worry.
Wait. Ready, Boone? Get the red circle on his head.
There.
Get from behind the deagle. Right there. Okay. Kill it. Yes. Boone! Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! Boone! What did we just do, buddy? We just doubled. We just... Thank you, Jesus. Come here. Boone, what did we just do?
Just killed a turkey. Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my God.
You just shot your first turkey, buddy.
He's a little bit.
I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Oh,
Oh.
I've never wanted to kill a turkey so bad in all my life.
And then he moved to here. I had it on his head. And then I pulled the trigger. Dead.
Done. I didn't think they were going to separate.
I had no clue I was going to kill him.
Do you know where Daddy killed his very first turkey at?
Where?
About 75 yards right there. Well, I was looking at your turkey. Your first turkey
Had 2 years.
was a double beard. Your first turkey. Double trouble. Hope that's... I think we might do that once or twice more.
This is the best day I've ever had. Yeah.
I can't wait. Dad, no.
It was a double beard.
I'm so proud of you, Boone.
The only thing that I want to say is, if you're going turkey hunting in the morning, I wish you luck.
Yeah, we had persistence, patience, and we waited. We tried very hard, and we tried our best, and we got to the goodness. I would tell them that was like one of the funnest things to do, and if you killed one, you wouldn't even know how excited you would feel.
The journey to Boone's first turkey and the journey to seeing that fire ignite in him and seeing him get excited about something that I love so much, and seeing him fall in love with it too. That's why I'm here, you know? That's my reason for being, is to introduce him to these things so he can go forward in his life and do them. And when I get old, hopefully he can take me. And, you know, that's really all there is to say about it.
We just had the best date ever.